Welcome to episode 1 of Rebranding the NFL using Jersey Forge, where today we'll be undergoing a process of turning the Washington Commanders into the Washington Redwolves. With the recent acquisition of the Commanders by new owner Josh Harris, now seemed like a great time to dive into the possibilities of rebranding the Commanders. While designing the helmets, we went for the logo on the helmet that kind of looks like the Capitol building with a wolf in it. It really suits what we'd be going for at the Redwolves. I've seen other designs that use just an R that looks like a wolf tail or just a red wolf, and I think that this concept of bringing together the capital of the United States with a wolf portrays really well what the Washington Redwolves would look like. Now on the jersey, adding some claw marks on the shoulders, just to further that wolf mentality and wolf logo, really gives us a distinct look that hasn't been used in the NFL before. And along with those stripes, we went for a camouflage pattern on the helmet, just to pay tribute to the DC Defenders of the XFL, and it would also be the first camouflage helmet in the NFL. Here on the pants, we will add that same sort of stripe, the claw marks, to match the jersey. Once again, something that hasn't been done in the NFL before, just a really cool aesthetic that I thought would work well with the Redwolves team name. I tried for a second here to do half and half socks or just add some sort of yellow on the socks, and I wasn't really feeling it, so decided to opt out of that. As far as fonts go, inside of Jersey Forge, it's a little limited, so I went with VTF Red Zone, which is just a classic sports font. It looks really sleek and modern. It's not one of those more blocky college type and modern throwback type fonts that we see in the NFL a lot. So I thought that giving the Redwolves, since it's a name that's really out there and the claw marks are such a specific aesthetic, giving it a different sort of font would work really well. Here we see I'm just messing around with an alternate. I think that changing everything, all the white to red, was something that's necessary for this. And we see here the logo kind of gets hidden because the yellow on yellow, the yellow stars. And so instead of making a whole new logo, I was testing out options of sort of putting a red background on that logo so we'd still be able to see all the good stuff. So what I ended up doing was adding a logo tag with the logo on the back and making that logo tag red. Kind of similar to what the Rams do on their uniforms. And I think this gives it a really cool look that really fits in with the aesthetic that we were going for. So right now I'm just going through and making all of the white red, and it turned out pretty good. So now I'm just saving this, and then I will go back into Jersey Forge and change that white to yellow, and easy as that, we have an away uniform. Now inside of Photoshop, I'm just doing some work on the helmets to make sure it's the right DDS format, because that can't be automated through Jersey Forge. We see it takes a couple tries here. For some reason, when you originally save it as a DDS, when you reload it, it doesn't want to load that alpha layer. But once you go through and do it twice, it seems to work. So that's just a tip for if you are doing this on your own and you need to do one of those things. It's kind of a pain, and maybe I'll find a workaround eventually, but right now I'm just kind of limited with that. And here you'll see I sped this up a lot. I'm quickly just going through and saving all the numbers. There are easier ways to do this. There are tools to do numbers, but for the sake of this video, I just kind of went and did it this way. This is kind of the best way to do it through Jersey Forge if you're not that experienced. And here you'll see I'm just going through and accidentally putting in the wrong helmet, but just going through all the part assets and replacing them with the parts I want to use in game. This is the easiest part of the process. Didn't take that long, but it's very satisfying when you could do this all at once and just kind of not have to worry about it anymore. And now that this is getting close to being done, will be able to load this up and see it in game. And for every uniform that I make in this series, it will be available in the Discord server below for Madden on PC. So if you're interested in downloading them, just go down there and click on that link, join the Discord, and you'll be able to download all these mods for your own use. With all that being said, make sure to let me know who you want to see in episode 2 of Rebranding the NFL in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.